Hello everyone, welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you're all well, having a great Wednesday, I think it is. Lost in the days. Anyway, we are back tonight. We are going to play some more competitive content, competitive Sword and Shield. We're going to jump on the rank ladder again tonight. After last night, we did get to feature our Shiinotic team. Well, not Shiinotic, a Escavalier team with Lunala, Kyogre. Ooh, okay, we've got a bit of climbing to do tonight. But tonight, we are going to feature my regionals team, which I believe is this one. Yes, it is. Okay, which consists of the Landorus-T, Zacian, Kyogre with Weakness Policy, Sash Whimsicott with Charm, Worry Seed, Shuka Incineroar, and then the Fancy Pants Thundurus Incarnate, which is Defiant with Eerie Impulse and Taunt. UDM17, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. If you want to check out the team for tonight's squad, then it is down in the description. There is a Pokepaste and the rental code as well if you want to try it out. So, be my guest. We're going to play a bunch of games tonight, see how high we can climb on the ladder, and hopefully you enjoy it. So, thanks so much for tuning in. Played a lot of Showdown with this team today. How was it, UDM17? Hope you enjoyed it, my friend. Hope the levels are alright as well. I watched back yesterday's stream and couldn't really hear the music, the background music we got going. So hopefully it's a little bit better tonight. If it's still a bit low, let me know and I'll knock it up. Worry Seed Water Spout into Gastrodon is so... yeah, it's so good, isn't it? It's so good. So good. If you can catch it, right? I love Worry Seed though. Like, Worry Seed is not just good for the Gastrodon matchup. So good against like things that are just trying to yawn you. Getting rid of Defiant, getting rid of Full Metal Body on things like Solgaleo. Mr. Wolf, how are you doing? Avatar, how are you both doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for hopping in and joining the stream tonight. Hobby Leo, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the sub. Okay, first game tonight. We have Zacian Calyrex. Okay. Starting off like we finished off yesterday with a lot of Zacian Calyrex. It seems to be a very popular combination on the ladder at the minute. Regieleki, Blastoise, Wimmy, and the Incineroar. I'd say the one thing with this team that you kind of have to worry about a little bit with a Lecky in particular is if it's Life Orb. That makes things very difficult for Kyogre to kind of deal with. Landorus feels pretty good here, but at the same time you've got to worry about the Blastoise. I think Thundy's nice as a lead with Lando. Probably want Kyogre. Do we want speed control? Because we could potentially go Thundurus Wimmy as well, which gives us a kind of a nice option, but let's go these two. Yeah. Okay, let's lock in. Okay, I might be a bit rusty with the team because I haven't played with the team since Liverpool Regional, but I'm sure we'll get back up to speed in no time. No time until UDM17. Solgaleo, yeah, Charm can be really effective then. Yeah, it's really nice getting rid of that Full Metal Body ability, and then you can like just cycle Intimidate, so you can Charm it and just really shut it down. It makes it so difficult for your opponent to kind of get that momentum going. Mr. Wolf, doing great. Glad to see you back. Thank you so much, mate, and great to see you on the stream tonight. And it is nice to be back. Okay, we got Cali and we got Blastoise. Okay. H3, how are you doing, my friend? It's going good, mate. Just finished some polish, so thought I'd hop in and watch while I relax and shiny hunt on Legends Arceus. Good luck with the shiny hunting. We are going to do some shiny hunting on Friday for sure. Do I just go max Airstream? The Blastoise has probably got whacking. That's the only thing. And it'd be nice to get the speed kind of jump on it. I think they're going to go after... I think they go after the... We could just Airstream and protect Lando this turn. Because they could potentially... they could Will-O-Wisp the Thundurus as well, which is not ideal. Might have been better to max the Landorus, to be honest, but we'll go with this. We'll run out of time, so good luck with the shiny hunt though, H3. Hope you get some good shinies tonight. Let me know what shinies you're going after though. It's been so long since I did anything in Legends Arceus as well, so I'm looking forward to doing a bit of hunting and trying to get some alpha shinies. Jude, how you doing? Hope you're well. Glad to see Newcastle doing well. Yes, mate. Thankfully we are safe. Eddie Howe has done a miracle this season. Joe Linton, much improved. Yeah, Big Joe, J7. It's an absolute hero. The redemption arc of Joe Linton is just like insane. So yeah, I'm really pleased to see the team doing well. It's nice to get to this stage of the season and not have to worry about relegation, because it's like every single year since like the last, well, since Mike Ashley's been in charge, it's just been, okay, are we gonna get relegated or are we gonna be all right? Okay. I'm a bit worried that we'll lose the Lando here, you know. The Thundurus. If they double up into the Thundy, not be great. But I mean, next turn we can go. We got the kind of choice if they go after Landorus here. Don't go after Thundurus, please, please. They go after the Landorus. Okay, that's good. That's good. Matthew, what time is it where you are? It is 7:30 p.m. Matthew right now. So the cannonade gonna chip away at everything. Look at that damage, nuts. So we got the choice now. We can go for another Airstream, Earthquake, Max Lightning. Like I say, I think they're probably like, well, sure, should we take? Are we gonna take a barrage? Maybe not. We could max guard with Thundurus, let the Landorus drop, and get Zacian onto the field. That might not be a bad idea, just to get damage onto the field. Break the Sash and the Calyrex if it doesn't protect. Lose Lando, get Zacian in, got that speed boost. So the next turn we can use Zacian to kind of cycle around anything. Let's see. Okay, no protects. It's just that Sash worries me more than anything on the Calyrex. Okay. It's not ideal, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. H3, I'm going after Rufflet and Hisuian Zora. Nice. Such nice shinies. Already have Zora, but I'm trying to get all the new Pokemon so I can transfer them to Gen 9 when it comes out. Yes. It's a great idea because they're already kind of confirmed as well. The other option here is Kyogre, but I mean, we're powering up the Blastoise, which you probably don't want to do. Is a Behemoth Blade going to get the Blastoise? Probably not. But if we get the speed boost now on the Calyrex, that'd be good. We could sub as well. I think we Behemoth Blade into the Blastoise just to get some damage off there. There's a Protect. Okay, that's fine. We could have doubled the Blastoise. Unless they max guard, of course. No max guard coming out. Okay, that speed boost on the Zacian's super important, so we get the jump on Alecki when that hits the field, which will make dealing with that a little bit easier. Let's see where the Blastoise goes. If it survives. It will do, though. It doesn't. Okay, that is ideal. Zacian's just busted. Zacian's just busted. And yeah, H3, we've had news today that, well, rumors that Pokemon Home compatibility between BDSP, PLA, and Sword and Shield is coming soon. So with the kind of add-on, the Alpha Pokemon will be registered in a special way in Pokemon Home, so we're not losing them when they do miraculously kind of make an appearance. So that's nice. That's super nice. Right, Alecki. We have to wild charge you. Are you? I don't think you're Sash Alecki, right? I don't think you are Sash Alecki. Okay. It's coming in Incineroar. Oh no, Zacian. Okay. If we get rid of the Alecki now, that's huge for us. That's so huge if it's not sashed. That's nice big damage. Don't be Sash. I'd imagine the Sash has to be on the Calyrex, though. It has to be. That is a fat Alecki. Okay, that's speed gone. Okay, that is a fat Alecki. Dude, by the way, the EU ICT Marco brought was colossal. Was a team built by the two of us. Oh, wow, dude, that's awesome. Brought it to multiple tournaments and did really well with it. Yeah, the team was nice. I really liked the team. It was super good. Ryan, love the Thundurus team. Hopefully we get off to a good start. It's looking a bit dicey right now, Ryan, but it's alright. It's early days. If we land an Origin Pulse, I mean... The thing is... Your Electro Web. I think we just double... They got to make a call here because they have to double into something to take it down. Like Zacian will take an attack from the Alecki. I think as Zacian, it just depends. Do you double in on the Kyogre? It's kind of a hard commit with the Zacian sitting on the field as well. But you probably do, to be honest. I'm gonna bottle it and go protect on it. I don't think that's the right call. I think we attack with both, to be honest, but it might work out. Oh, it's physical. Okay, wild charge. If they don't attack us with Zacian as well, then we're all right. Which I think they might not now, knowing that they're wild charge. Yeah. Okay. Just hit. Okay, we hit. Arrival TV, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're good. And RT and Bjorn, how are you all doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for so much, everyone, jumping into the stream tonight and joining us as always. Hopefully we have some good games tonight. H3, can't wait for home compatibility. Yes. Avatar, the background music going on is awesome. Awesome to hear it as well, Avatar. And please, because I was worried. I rewatched yesterday's stream and you could barely hear the music. It's just Ice Beam this thing in case it doesn't go Astral Barrage, but it 100% is. We just got to hope that Zacian will be able to take it. It should do. We're quite a bulky Zacian. I think we take it. Beyond Newcastle United. Up the mags, mate. Up the mags. I'll resist doing any... Oh, 7 HP. Okay, Zacian, you're a good doggo. Good doggo. We take it. I thought we would, but very close. A lot closer than I thought. Yeah, I'll resist from doing any Newcastle United chants on stream for you all. Whew. Okay, good game to my opponent. That's a nice win for us to kick off with tonight with the team. So I guess we get to see a little bit of how bulky the old Kyogre is as well. This Kyogre is thick. So it's cool that alphas aren't going to be lost. Make shiny alphas even more awesome. Yeah, that was my whole thinking. I was so worried, you know, like so many people put so much time into PLA getting shiny alphas. I haven't got that many myself, but the ones I've got, I've been like, I really hope that they don't, like, just let them kind of disappear and be meaningless, you know, like any other shiny. It's kind of cool that they'll still be shiny, but, you know, the fact that you kind of got the alpha as well with it is super nice. So hopefully they transition into Gen 9 and we can be able to use them and kind of see that size difference as well in battles. It'd be so awesome if you could. Another Calyrex Zacian, my friends, for our second game tonight. A bit of a different team though. Zapdos, Mienshao, Incineroar and Cortana. Pretty nice makeup here. Fast team. No immediate speed control, which kind of makes me think, okay, we can really take advantage of Whimsicott here. But again, the Zapdos worries me a little bit. I mean, we can go with something like Kyogre as elite here. I would just worry more in that situation with something like the Cortana coming out as a lead. But I do feel Kyogre can really smash through this team. We could go Inci, double Intimidate as well with Landorus. And I did talk about the speed control, but I don't know if we're necessarily going to need it. Let's go Zacian as well. Okay, let's do that. Kevin, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Not even close. Not even close, mate. No. With the KO in there, just about. Medium 17 max HP doggo. Yeah, 100%. Zacian's so bulky. Like, when you look at its base stats, it's just ridiculous. It's such... Like, if you think about, like, future restricted formats where Dynamax isn't a thing, it's going to be so strong. They'll have to nerf it, I think, going into future, like, restricted formats, like in Gen 9, unless the mechanic is something that Zacian still can't use, but who knows. Okay, we got Inchao and we've got Calyrex. Not so good for the Incineroar here because we're like prime target for like either a fake out or just a close combat. We don't really have the Pokemon to kind of adjust either here. And I don't think we'll take a close combat. No chance. But the Sash is probably on Minshao. Which makes me want to go for the guys are just into Calyrex, really. They may max it. I kind of worry about a helping hand. Helping hand from Mienshao into the Calyrex max. Yeah. That's what they're going to do. They could max Quake into Incineroar, which I don't actually mind. If they go helping hand, max Quake, that's super fine. It's likely they're going to go Kyogre and then close combat, I think. That's probably what we'll see. But the max guys should still do a good chunk to this Cali. H-Ray used to hate going against Zacian because I had Shield and couldn't use it online. Thank God for Shiny Event. Yeah, I didn't... You know, I'm so surprised that they've never done an event in-game where we can get, like, the opposite one of your copy of game. They got to do it at some point. You would have thought they would have done it by now. But yeah. Okay, yeah, they're doubling up. They might double up into the Kyogre, to be honest. May do. EDM 17, I'm sorry, but max HP AV Kyogre is much thicker than yours. 100% agree with you, mate. Yes. I travelled up to London regionals with Liverpool regionals with Ben Kiriakou, and he was running AV Kyogre. And that thing was just an absolute monster. Judas Ally Switch. Ally Switch. Minshao. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Okay. We probably need Zacian and okay. I need to keep the Intimidate in the back, I think. I just feel like I'm like so much of it a deficit now. Like we're gonna lead. The one thing we could potentially do is protect Zacian, go max Hailstorm, hope that is enough. That would chip. It's probably not enough. Let's have a look what else they've got to potentially come in. They got Incineroar, Kartana to come in. Okay. The defense drop as well on the Kyogre is not ideal. I don't think the max Hailstorm's going to be enough. They're just going to double Kyogre here, I feel. Let's Behemoth Blade the Mienshao. I kind of want to stop the... I mean, they could go Max Quake into Zacian as well, but... Okay, that works. That works fine. That's fine. That's fine. Jude there calling the Ally Switch. The Max Quake, not so fine. But we are able to just about take it. Saris, how you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Thanks for hopping in, joining us tonight. Gerardo, I hope you're well as well, mate. We're having a great day. At least we get rid of the Calyrex, that helps, but the defense drops don't help a massive amount. Matthew, do you think Gen 9 will have a gimmick like Dynamax? No, I think, to be honest, from what I've kind of read from rumors, rumors in big quotation marks. It's gonna have something to do with like type changing potentially, but who knows? And I think that sounds probably along the like the right lines. Like that would be interesting, and probably not as busted as something like right, what's as busted as we need to reset this defense drop. I think Kyogre's like a win con. I know I would max, but if they decide to double up into us, like Behemoth, close combat, gonna just destroy Kyogre here. If we can drop an Intimidate onto the Zacian, that would be better. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know what everyone else's thoughts are on the new gimmick is going to be, because I do think it'll be something like that. It kind of would tie up with like the multi-typing sort of aspect that Osirus has got. And that kind of circle that we've seen a lot of in the trailers on that kind of like that square, you know, when it kind of pans into that area. This isn't great. This is really not so great. My opponent playing super well, not like just punishing everything that we're doing. Okay, well, we lose the Landorus. It's kind of done its job, but also not really as well. But we'll see. Weakness policy, Incineroar, how you doing, mate? Going alright, man. Going alright. I hope your day's going good as well. All down to Kyogre now. The noob of Boblox, how are you doing? It's been a while, my friend. Hope you're doing good. And Nappy, how are you doing? Hope you're good. You're doing 17. Thank you so much for the 6 months membership. Would they be nerfing the fairy type, you think? I don't know. I doubt it, you know. I really don't see them doing it. I don't think an Origin Pulse is going to be enough. And they may just wide... have they got Wide Guard? I don't know. I doubt it. Okay, the Immune Shell retreats. It's coming in. Incineroar. Okay, for the Intimidate. If we're the fastest... I don't think we're the fastest Zacian, though. We're on the ladder. There's no way we're outspeeding... Huh. Okay, if they just like literally thrown the game. Literally thrown the game. As long as that pulse hits, we're good. Nappy, type changing. I heard about adding a third type of Pokemon. That's interesting. That would be super interesting. Kyogre's got its goggles on tonight, so they should take down the Incineroar, and then we've got... Yeah, they just totally threw this. But we'll take it. I don't know why you don't just stay in and just attack there. And I think you go after our Zacian. But they might have predicted a Protect there, potentially. And then wanted the fake out to then pressure, the like punish the Protect on our end. Which makes sense with how we've been playing. So you can't say it's like, you know, it makes sense for my opponent to kind of make that play, make that read. But now it's difficult for them. It's difficult. Single target attacks. Let's see. There's a sash. There we go. Okay. Did we click the Ice Beam button? I'm hoping we did. I'm really hoping we did. There was no need to click the Origin Pulse button here. We did. Why did we do that? As I do that, I'm just reading. Kevin, thankfully VGC is a 2-player game. Your opponent can throw as well. So my opponent threw it. We had it, and then we threw it. We threw it. Okay. One's a piece. What a mess of a game. There's not much to say, is there? Not much to say. Okay, well, good game to my opponent. Should have Ice Beamed. Knowing that we get the Behemoth off first. Like, what are we doing? Never mind. Okay, move on. Tomacock. I think it's going to be a 3 evolution line for Pokemon where there's 3 different types. Zoroark, past Evo, would be Hisuian Ghost. Present Evo would be Dark type, and future Evo could be Psychic. That'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting. Rival TV. Morpeko is the hint to the new gimmick. It's the new hint. Dark and Electric. I'm sure Morpeko is Dark Electric. Okay, we got Kyogre, Zacian, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Grimmsnarl. So we got screen support and Rotom Heat. Interesting. Is that Dark Urshifu? I do like Thundurus here. Thundurus is good, except for the exception of the Rotom. Lando's nice, except you need a little bit of cover against that Kyogre, because that does make things a little bit awkward for us. Again, we could lead Landorus, Thundurus. Or we could go Kyogre, Wimmy as well. Wimmy's not too bad here as well. We just need to protect the Kyogre against the Rillaboom. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just change it up a little bit for this one. Not bringing Incine now. No, I don't think we are. So is that Riddler-Q's little hint then with the Morpeko Arrival TV? And H3, type changing isn't too far from the idea of Mega Evolution put out, but that types can change during battle. Yeah, I think the type change during battle would be kind of interesting. Dude, Real vs City tonight. I know, mate. Gonna be such a sick game. I'm gonna catch it after I finish streaming, I think, and just watch the replay. The first leg was absolutely insane, like absolutely nuts. We've got a pretty free water spout Tailwind, to be honest. I don't see why we wouldn't do that. They probably max the Ogre, I think. They might have max Lightning, and they might be Assault Vest. But we'll approach that as we get deeper into this game. Who do you think is going to win, Jude? I hope City do, you know. I obviously watch City a lot more than I do Real Madrid. But I just think Pep and City are just so incredible. And I would love to see City-Liverpool final. I really would. But, you know what? Even Liverpool-Real Madrid final would be good. So I wouldn't complain either, to be honest. Tomahawk, I think 3 types for Pokemon is kind of too much. For competitive, it adds a whole new level. But with 3 different Evos, it has that 3 types that you can choose which one you want. It's an interesting take for sure. I like it. I think how in my mind the type changes would work is so if it had a secondary type, that would be you would only be able to change 1 type, and that type could only change into another type. So you look at that like ring of like all the types that are on the kind of on the circle. So you've got fire, and then you've got like steel, and then you've got like it all goes in an order. Ooh, shouldn't take us down, no. But procs our weakness policy, which is always very nice. Got to watch out for that sucker punch this next turn, though. That's the big thing. But we can get rid of the... Can get rid of the Urshifu here. We'd have to we don't have to max. Probably do have to max. Have to commit to maxing. That's not ideal. Depends. What is this Urshifu? Is it the dog fighting? I prefer not to max it if I'm really completely honest. But we're just gonna get suckered if we don't protect. Then another Thunder will just take us down, I think, even through the protect. It's max guard, and let's just go for the Moonblast. They may protect. Let's see. The new blocks. Which version are you going to pick, Scarlet or Violet? Probably Violet, you know. I think probably Violet. On the only premise, have you guys ever eaten these like really like these like candy sweets that you get at like kids parties? And they're called Palmer Violets, and that would be the only reasoning why I would I would choose them. Choose that version, because I love Palmer Violets. But to be honest, I'll probably end up with both copies. But the first one I'll get is Scarlet, I would say. What about you? Benzema score. Benzema's 100% going to score. Okay, Wimmy drops. But that gives us the opening to get something like Zacian onto the field, which is good. So we can potentially, depending on what comes in, of course, as well. Dude, I'm also a Liverpool fan, so I want City to lose. Do you not feel confident though, Jude, about Liverpool against City, you know? I know City are good, but Liverpool are, you know, we just played you the weekend and Liverpool are incredible under Klopp, like incredible. I don't know which side is stronger, but it would be an amazing final. It would be an amazing final. Okay, so we can double up. I mean, we have to go after the Rotom to give the protection to... It's going to protect. It's going to protect for sure. But I think the damage that we do probably put in Behemoth or Sacred Sword range. The Kyogre is not going to be able to knock out Zacian. Without the rain up, just not. And a Behemoth Blade will put that into range for us to take it down next turn. So we kind of are in a... Oh, okay. It's kind of annoying. And they're going to get the rain up now. That's annoying. Okay, the ally switch. Should have seen it coming. Here we go. Memed on. Ugh. There's no damage. And the Rocky Helmet. Okay, well... Let's see. Let's see who the Kyogre targets. I would imagine you target into... Yeah, it's a big fat AV. You're going to target into Zacian, I think. Tomocock, you bind both. Nice. Nappy. What would happen if a normal Pokemon changes type to Ghost? It'd be the best thing ever, mate. It would be. I always dreamed about a normal Ghost Snorlax, but we obviously got that typing in Hisuian Zorak, so that dreams went out the window. It could happen though. Could happen. You know, I think it's been confirmed. Like, it's not been officially confirmed, but we're pretty confident that we're going to get regional variants, right? Right, we need some serious amount of oh, we don't even have Rock Slide. But we do have Stone Edge. Which will get the Rotom. It's just the water. Stone Edge will get you for sure. Sacred Sword's going to do more from this range. Let's see. It's not going to be enough to get the Kyogre. And they're going to ally switch again. Okay, well, I mean, that's kind of fine still, because the Stone Edge, if we crit, is it good? It's not going to get the Kyogre. I can't believe they keep ally switching. Okay, crit, come on. Oh, that does nothing. Miss. Miss. It's not the one we wanted to miss, though. Hit M17, bulky ogres, yes. Not ideal right now. We just need these origin pulses to keep missing, to be honest. Let's just go after the ogre. The Rotom's not doing too much damage to us now in the rain. Tomocock, there's regional variants in every game now. There will 1000% be some. Hopefully. Guaranteed there will be. I think Taurus is like rumored to be one, right? Or is that going to be like one of the legendaries? There's a lot of rumors going around at the minute. Oh, we're done. We're done. Taking the big old L here. Alright, well. Nigel, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are good. I hope you're good, mate. I hate this Rotom. Behemoth. Nappy gotta go. Okay, mate. Now, thank you so much for dropping by, dude, and great catching up with you briefly this evening. Hope you're doing well, mate. we were the fast there as well. The Riddler's posting riddles about RV, so I think there will be some. Yeah, I mean, there was that one that he posted. It had like the what was it? They kind of like teasing the dragon and electric and dragon fighting types for the box legendaries. I think that was it, wasn't it? Right, team. That is not. This is not the score that we want to be going. Come on, let's face something other than Kyogre Zacian. I don't think we're going to be able to though. We're dropping down these rankings. It's not good. Would be cool if Meowth had a thief vibe. Yeah, you could definitely see like Meowth getting another regional variant as well. I think the Raticate line was teased as well. I don't know if Meowth has been like rumored. Nothing's been teased, just rumors at the minute, isn't it? I've got to be very careful what I say. You know, nothing's teased. H3, I think regional Taurus seems appropriate if the region is based on spin. Yeah, it makes so much sense, doesn't it? It'd be nice to see Taurus get a kind of a type change where it's way more relevant in like a competitive sense as well. Okay, Calyrex, Kyogre, Weezing, Regigigas, Wimmy, and Regieleki. Okay. Let's do yeah, let's do this. And then do this, yeah. Let's go with these 4. UDM17, did you by any chance see the rumored water ground Diglett based on a geyser? I did, my friend. I've seen the pictures of it, like the huge it reminded me of when I first saw Alolan Executor, you know, the absolute unit that it was, the size of it. The Diglett, it would be fun. It would be fun. It would be cool. I don't know if it's real though. What do you think? You think it is? I don't know. I'd be very skeptical, I think. But it would be cool. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I've seen, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know whether it's true or not. But you just never know, do you? You really just don't know whether or not something's like legit or not. And then like it's not until months later when we get like a teaser and you get the official reveal of something, you're like, oh my god, that was what we saw like 3 months ago. But the guys at Diglett would be very cool. Nigel, I've just got back in from a training session I was at for 2 days. Wow, mind has exploded within the fall, but glad to be back home. Pleased to hear you back at home, mate. Safe and sound, and hope the training session went well. Time for a little bit of rest. Hope you got a few days off, mate. It's nearly the weekend as well, which is always good. Tomahawk, I just want a new evolution. Don't say that. I've been hoping every new gen we've had the past few that we just get a new one. It'd be so good. It'd be so good. Okay. Let's go for this. A new evolution would be amazing though. It really would be. I mean, I think we talked a bunch of times on stream about the different types. UDM17 with Puncheon. Fighting type evolution. That would be sick. That would be sick. Bug type, dragon type, steel type. There's still so many types of ghost type. The lore that you could get behind. They doubling into our poor Whimsicott. How dare they? How dare they? They are. Poor Wimmy. Okay, Wimmy did good. Wimmy did good. And Nigel, not likely. I'm full time now. No rest for the wicked. No. Oh, dude. When's your next day off then? It's not Sash Wimmy. Okay, the Calyrex is definitely Sash then. H3 would love Poison or Steel type evolution. Would help better balance Fairy type in the game. I agree 100%. Like either of those would be so good. Let's bring in Zash. Yeah. Poison or Steel. Poison Eevee would be great actually. It would be so good. Is this Sash on the Alecki then? Might be. Could be. Are they going to Airstream again? That's the thing. They potentially are. They have to go into Zacian. Let's go Max Quake into Alecki. See what they do. They might protect Alecki here, but I don't know if they do. I feel like they're more inclined to go either Max Lightning into Zacian and then Astro Barrage. Oh, they go for the Airstream again. Okay. That's fine, though. Super fine. Weekend, Nigel. Oh, well, only 2 days, mate. Only 2 days. Atomic fighting type. That would be good. Wouldn't help with the fairy situation, but you never know. We might see some adjustments to the how fairy types are they going to rebalance things? I doubt it. I don't know. I just can't see it. Okay, the Alecki's down. Special defense boost is going to be huge because it means we can double the Calyrex the next turn at least. It's more than likely they're going to protect though, I think. But the Kali doesn't really worry me as much. Just having Ogre in the back, I think, like, Kali's going to find it hard to break it down as long as we don't give it those free kind of the boosts. And Kyogre worries me a lot more. Is this Scarf Kyogre as well? Could potentially be. Yeah, let's go Ogre and Airstream into it. Let's double into it. Astro Barrage. Yeah, we'll take that. No Protect coming out. This should put us ahead of the Scarfed Ogre if it is Scarfed. I don't suspect it is, but it may do. Tomacock, if they don't name a fighting type Eevee champion, I think that's a missed opportunity, yeah. Champion or Punch-In. I like Punch-In though. Punch-In's pretty cool, right? Literally changes one letter from the actual word. Fits the Eevee line. It does, it does. I'd be happy with either. Would it be the first evolution though that we have on like 2 legs rather than 4? They can't do that, right? Okay, how are we looking? Is that us? Can't be us. It's not us, okay. There was nothing unclean about that battle. That was the cleanest battle we've had this evening. That was the cleanest. There was no need, unless it was just a bit of a network error on my opponent's behalf. But good game regardless, and we'll move on. That ties us up for this evening's score. So hopefully we can use that to propel us up the ladder. New but Blocks. I think the legendary in Scarlet would be the mythological Spain dragon, or the Mushushi. Is it Mushushu? That is some kind of red deer. Mishushu. I don't know. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, so I apologize. Kind of cool though. I think the deer thing's been... Has it been done too much? Because I feel like Calyrex is kind of almost like that. Xerneas is definitely like that. I do feel like the dragon theme for a restricted could happen. We haven't had like dragon restricted, like a dragon legendary for a while, so that could definitely be something. I think I would love that as well. Any excuse to get more dragons. I don't know though. Are people sick of dragons by now? I like the variation in types and things like that, you know, the different kind of legendaries and things like that we do get with different typings. Okay, we've got Yveltal and Zacian up as our next restricted combination. Incineroar, Landorus, Grimmsnarl, lots of support there, and Regieleki. This is oh, who is it? Is it Snows? I think, I don't know if it's Snow's build, but it's very reminiscent of Snow's build. So mainly going to be, it'll probably be Life Orb, Yveltal for sure, I would say. I think Lando's a big key to this as well. Okay, let's go Inci Lando. Zacian, and do we want Kyogre in this one? I think we do. Kyogre's decent if we can cycle the Intimidates well. Zacian's going to be super important against that Yveltal. Kenny, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well and having a great day. Thanks for hopping in and joining us tonight. Is there any plans on competing at an upcoming regionals? Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, mate. I was hoping there was, but it might not be happening now, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, and then I'll have more info on Friday for you, mate. But I would like to, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I would like to get to like a regional expression event. I think at least one more, and then that hopefully would be enough to lock up my world's invite, which would be good. So what about yourself, Kenny? Okay, so we got Grimmsnarl and Regieleki out. I think we just parting shot into the... We're just going to see our Incineroar get dropped here, which wouldn't be ideal. It's an easy double up, really, for my opponent. I mean, we could stop them getting screen support up and start getting some damage on the board. I mean, what's a Lecky really going to do? Not a great deal. Let's parting shot. And we can't really Earthquake either. Max Airstream, let's go for it. Let's lock into it. Let's commit to that. Mr. Wolf, if I don't make it back in time, I'll see you Friday. Bird, got a doctor's appointment. Hope everything goes alright, mate. But take care, and yeah, hopefully see you later on Friday, mate. And take care of yourself in between. UDM17, Stantland, Weird Deer. Don't forget them. That's true, yeah. We've just had Weird Deer as well. So the deer thing, I like the idea of the red deer. I kind of want to look into it and see what see what it's about, because it does interest me. I think it's like pretty cool. Deers are kind of cool creatures as well, like the antlers and things, and they always give off that kind of mythical kind of. Of course, this is what we're doing with your Iron Ball Grimmsnarl. That's all right though. We'll be alright. We don't mind an Iron Ball, do we? We do when... Okay, well this is alright. This is alright. I mean, they're probably going to try and... Have they got T-Wave? Have they got a trick? No, I don't think they have. So... Have they got a switch in though for the... Okay, well we get rid of that. So that's good. What if they added a new type, Matthew? That would be insane. Like, insane. I don't know if they will, though. You never know. You can't discount anything, can you? Tomakot, they're not adding a new type. You never know, though. They might do. Maybe. I doubt they will, but you never know. People counted that ring in the trailer and it adds up to 18 types. Yeah, that would be like where I would say probably not. And that's the ring I think that's going to base off like the typing. So if you're a type on there, you can change your type to the one like next to it for the remainder of the battle. So I think balance wise in Sword and Shield that would work. We are faster. We could get a real... okay. So I think we just Behemoth Blade and we Airstream again. Yeah, we'll do that. Thomas, I suck so bad at VGC, but it's nice to be invited to Worlds. You've got your invite. I don't think you suck then at VGC, especially this season, you know. I think any season you get an invite. It's like a huge accomplishment, you know. Right, is this thing sashed? Or not. Yeah, okay, it is. I think we got an airstream, yeah, just to keep up with the speed. Ooh, avoid, huge avoid. What's this +2? I think I was worried more there about them going airstream with their Veltal. Yeah, there's the Life Orb. Uber Boblocks and for Violet would be cool for a Unicorn Legendary like a Pegasus. Now that would be really cool. And that kind of plays into the deer. Oh, come on. What are we doing to the ladder tonight, friends? We'll take it. The salt. Why would you be salty about that? It's not like, I don't know. There's not really, I don't get it. Okay, well, GG to my opponent. Let's move on. H3. I like Dragon Pokemon as box art legendaries. They always feel like powerful beasts that should be respected. Yeah, that's what I always feel like. Dragons are like, they have that like, I don't know, kind of status quo that, you know, it's like, you definitely 100% are a box art legendary. But some of the better ones haven't been dragons, you know? Zacian, Xerneas, Yveltal. Okay, we got Dialga and Kyogre here, which is super interesting. I think for this, I have to go Thundurus as a lead. It kind of goes nicely as well. Like the Eerie Impulse is a big thing to help me shut down the Dialga and Palkias in particular. That's why I kept Eerie Impulse on here. But the fact is as well, they've got Landorus, which they may bring, which will proc the Define on it as well. So it can turn into a bit of a threat straight away early on, which is always good. What do I want to lead with it? We could go Landorus. Puts a lot of pressure on. We would just be a bit kind of hamstrung if they go like Tornadus Kyogre, which would be a little bit tricky for us to deal with. But we could go Wimmy in that case, just to get the kind of jump. We could go on Kyogre. I think Wimmy is, well, we could go Incineroar as well. Incineroar not that great in this match, like, if I'm completely honest. I think Wimmy, Zacian, and then we'll go Olga in the back. Okay, go with these. Yeah, it definitely benefits us more, Nigel. That last game, 100%. Yeah. Helium 17, I don't think that's a clean kill on the Grim without the crit. So the crit, yeah. Yeah, it definitely, the crit, definitely, but I guess, okay. It's not super clean then. This is a little bit tricky, because do they go follow me? Because if they do, it makes things a bit more tricky for us. And Wimmy isn't the best lead here into this particular pairing. Kind of hoping that they don't redirect, because like it feels like potentially there's not really much need to redirect here, because you don't really fear anything offensively coming out from the Thundurus or the Whimsicott. Really, there's not really much the Wimmy can do in this situation. It might be better kept for later on in this game. And Kyogre feels like a decent-ish switch here. I think the only thing I would fear would be, well, if they expand in force, I guess, and flash cannon into that slot. It's just damage we don't necessarily want to take. But if that does happen, it means we get the Eerie Impulse off, which is fine. I just gotta hope that we don't have a follow me. Like, hope we see like something like, I don't know, Helping Hand. What are you gonna go for? Like, Max Steel Spike would be the play, I guess, into the Whimsicott. If you're fearing like Defiant Thundurus, for sure. Just want to see the Helping Hand. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's perfect. That's all we need. That's all we need. The Electro Web miss as well, Nigel. Yeah, I'm just happily, neglectfully forgetting about all these things that happened in that match. So yeah, there was definitely a lot of salt. Yeah, so I can't blame my opponent. Still a lot. Yeah, okay. So there's the defense boost for my opponent. And, ooh, Mystical Fire. Okay, so trying to chip down the Wimmy, which is fine. Because I think now you probably go for the follow me. Because we could taunt the Indeedee here. Probably don't want to stay on the field though. But do I want to bring Wimmy in? Because it doesn't really put much pressure on. We might be better off just going like, just protect Ogre, yeah, to be honest. Because they're definitely going to follow me, I think, this turn to avoid any more Eerie Impulses. Yeah, and then we can stop that and Eerie Impulse the next turn and really shut down this Dialga and just waste their max turns. To the point where they have to kind of fall, like they have to switch out almost. Max Lightning. Okay, that changes the terrain. That makes it easier for Wimmy to come in and be a bit more disruptive, I guess, if they've got some physical threats to come in. But the likelihood is that they are going to switch Indeedee out, I think. I just want to get Kyogre off the field. Okay, well, we got a weakness policy actually, so maybe now we stay in. And we can Eerie Impulse. So that Max Lightning from the Dialga is not really going to do anything. And we can probably just... There's a part of me that thinks like there's going to be a point where we could maybe max Thundurus here in this game. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Kyogre or anything. I mean, it's a pretty free Max Geyser into the DD. +1, we should get it. Should get it. Wow. Okay. I didn't think it was really that far gone. We just want to finish a game, friends, tonight. Okay, good game to my opponent. H3 just found a shiny Bergmite. Nice, congrats, my friend. Can get a shiny Hisuian Avalugg now. It's a nice shiny, for sure. That was like one of the worst Hisui Pokemon in the outbreaks to outbreak hunt, for sure. Nick, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Scarlet Violet Magnemite looks clean. Been my favorite since '96. Oh, that would be, yeah, Magnemite. I love Magneton and Magnezone. Such cool Pokemon. Really cool. Did you ever play any BDSP doubles at all? Magnezone's not bad in that format. Udem 17. Can you fake out a prankster Thundurus with Eerie Impulse and Taunt and then turns into Life Orb? Can you fake a prankster Thundurus with... Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's pretty much... Sorry, I read that as fake out. I was like, huh? Okay, yeah, but you can. Okay, we got Kyogre Zacian up again. We got Thundurus, Gothitelle, Regieleki, and Rillaboom. We got the trap here with the Gothitelle. It's potentially going to be a fast Gothitelle, I would imagine, with Hypnosis, I would assume. Fake out Hypnosis, and then you're going to have to find Thundurus, probably paired alongside either the Zacian or the Calyrex. Going to make it a little bit tricky. Yeah, because you kind of want to lead like Incineroar here. But it's really awkward against that Thundurus. Like, you really don't want to lead it into the Thundurus against with that. And the fact that they got like Help in Hand as well on the Gothitelle to boost that Thundurus's attack damage makes it a little bit more tricky. Also, the Rillaboom and Eleki make things pretty difficult. We could just go Zacian. I think we don't have any Intimidate, so we could go Zacian. Okay, let's go Zacian, Kyogre, let's go Wimmy, and let's go Lando as well. Okay, gotta be quick. Thinking too much in team preview, not giving ourselves enough time, but it's alright. Lewis, how are you doing, mate? I hope your day's going good. Udem 17, some salty people on the ladder today. It seems some, yeah. Just a few so far. Tim, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Thanks for hopping in, joining us tonight. What do you do for work, Lee? Hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day, mate. I work at a hospital, mate. Yeah, so I do work from home a few days a week though, so that does help. Especially now I've moved, like I'm way further away from my work. I used to cycle in, now I have to drive. My drive home on Friday last week, it was like 2 hours, just gridlock traffic. It was horrible. I seem to be always complaining about my commute. I need a job where I can like literally walk to. I think that would be the best solution. Okay, we got Thundurus and we've got Gothitelle. Do you fake out the Zacian? Or do you go after the Kyogre? I feel like a helping hand, as long as it's not Life Orb, Kyogre will get it, you know. I want to get rid of the trap as well. Let's sub Max. Hope they lightning into you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna airstream into Olga and they're gonna hypnosis. Hopefully they hypnosis into Zacian. I think they might do that. I worry about that for sure. So what's your favorite shiny? Mine is Hawlucha. Hawlucha is an epic shiny. I would say Azumarill is probably my favorite shiny, although I do have a lot of like shinies I like. Especially the primals. You guys remember the primals, like Primal Kyogre and Groudon, that gold and black, and Rayquaza as well. Rayquaza are going to be one of the best shinies, along with Zard. There's a running theme as well, like the I like them. Nidoking, Porygon 2. I love the blue shinies that go from like into a blue shiny. They're always nice. Okay, just a fake out, which is fine. Max Lightning, come on, let's see it. Weak. Bottled it. No Max Lightning. The speed boost is a little bit annoying because, like I said, the Gothitelle becomes a bit more threatening now with the hypnosis. But it does have to hit. It has to hit. Behemoth Blade will get the Thundurus now. It's probably Sash Gothitelle as well, which is a little bit annoying. Now, do I just max guard here? Or do I just attack? I just worry about a Max Lightning now coming into the Ogre. Yeah, let's just max guard this turn and hope we can get rid of the Thundurus, which we should be able to with the Zacian. Going for another airstream into the Zacian. They've read the Protect on the Ogre, unless they go for the Hypnosis into it. Yeah, I moved way further away from where I used to. Oh, we get so lucky with that. Good play from my opponent. Yeah, I live way further away now than where I used to live. I used to live like in the same city as where I work, but now I live miles and miles and miles away. Okay. Rillaboom incoming, I think. That's alright though, if Rillaboom comes in, because I think they go for the Hypnosis again into Zacian. Oh, Zacian coming in. Huh. Okay. They're definitely waiting. Need this this Hypnosis. They need it. They got a free Hypnosis into Kyogre or Zacian here. Let's go for the Zash. Let's just double the Zacian. I don't really care about the Gothitelle now, because if we get rid of the Zacian, yeah. Okay. It's not ideal, but at least we burn Eternal Sleep this turn. Can we take this, though? Depends how it's been trained. It's going to be close. Nah. Just out of range. Okay. The fast Gothitelle is going to be really annoying to deal with. We could get Wimmy in and charm the Zacian. That would give us a lot of room actually, and then Lando Yeah, that gives us room because then we can put the Zacian down to -2. -1 straight away. And then it kind of has to switch out, which gives us the room for Kyogre to kind of wake up, which is what we want, really. And if they go for the Hypnosis here, that's fine. Like, when we'll go to sleep, potentially they could miss again. But then we should be able to get the Tailwind off before it goes down. Wimmy, Worry Seed. We could Worry Seed, but I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, there we go. Helping Hand. We're gonna get a Tailwind up, and Kyogre can wake up. So this is actually all right. Oof. Oof. Wake up now, Kyogre. That would be... We wake up. We get the Origin Pulse. What avoided? Don't be the Zacian. Hit the Zacian. Come on. Of course. Of course. Alright. What have they got in the back, though? Have they got the... Oh, they got the Calyrex. The Calyrex. This is alright, actually. We do this and we do this. We do this and we do this. Zacian has to switch out, really. Or Protector stays in. So as long as we get rid of the Gothitelle here, we're not too bad. Because they're still faster than our Kyogre. Just hit. Just hit. Get lucky with the Hypnosis missing. Okay, now we're in a bit more control. Just with the rain not being up. Actually, yeah, the clock combat drop is huge for us. Oh, it's Boom. Boom Boom. Big old Boom Boom. Okay. Thing is, we don't really want to switch the Landorus in here at all. And the grassy terrain being up is not ideal. Let's protect Olga. I need to try and stall out this grassy terrain. Okay, are you Behemoth blading into Wimmy as well? Oh, they're substituting. Okay. That's not ideal. Yeah, because the Grassy Glide just destroys us now. Boom was not what I was expecting. It's annoying that we can't get the Intimidate onto the Zacian as well. Worry Seed Boom, Nigel. I don't really know. No, I wouldn't really do anything at this stage. I think the Charm's the better option to kind of give us a little bit of longevity, maybe. But yeah, they go after. Okay, not ideal. Behemoth Blade into Wimmy. That'll take us down. Get a Kyogre back on the field. We can protect again. I guess we can go for Fly into the Boom. But I still think we need like a double protect on... Yeah, we need a double protect on Kyogre. Because there is no way we take a Grassy Glide. -2 Grassy Glide. Even from this range, I don't think. Although it's -3. -3. We might do, you know. A Grassy Glide. Okay, let's just protect here. Let's try this. -3, we might take it, you know. And I don't think you double into Kyogre at this stage. Nah, just not enough. Too much faith. Too much faith in the Kyogre here. Too low health. That's it now. Yeah, I should have used Fly that turn. And then at least we would have been able to avoid. Just I didn't want to Fly if I meant we survived and we knocked out the Rillaboom there. Like if we survived the Grassy Glide and then we got... Yeah, we're done. The Behemoth Blade takes us down anyway. Probably not actually. We'll probably survive this, but like... very little health. And I don't think a Fly is going to be enough to take down the Rillaboom. And even if it is, then we're not beating the Zacian. The sub got us to the Gothitelle. It's nasty. Arix, how you doing, mate? 2 streams in a row. Yes, we are back full force this week, mate. We are. We'll be having a break tomorrow night and we'll be back on Friday. So it should be good. Hopefully from going forward. I'm a bit annoyed at myself for kind of throwing this. We'll just run. We'll just run. That is a loss for us. 4-3. Not so good. Okay, well. Well played to my opponent. Good games. I think we needed to be a bit more proactive against the Gothitelle. We gave it way too much room, I think, early game and allowed it, like, not in a sense where we're allowing it to get the airstreams, because I don't think there's very much we could do about that. But I think maybe if we pressured it, got rid of it sooner rather than later, I think that would have been a better thing to do. So it didn't have the option to go for those Hypnosis like it did and then put us in the position where we were. I think if we, like, went after it early on, it might have been a bit easier to manage that end game. But I think it would have been a different game if my opponent hadn't brought Rillaboom in the back. So fair play to them. It was like the one Pokemon they could have brought in the back, which really swung the game. If it had been the Calyrex, I think we would have been alright. Okay, we've got something there way different. And this is spicy. This looks good. It's got Groudon, Lunala as a restricted core, Comfey, Thundurus, Venusaur, and Thievul. How often do we see a Thievul? So this is cool. I like this. This is a good one for Incineroar as a lead, but not with the Thundurus. It's 100% Defiant, I think. Could we go? Okay, we definitely want Zacian. Do we go Landorus as a lead? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe Zacian, Thundurus. Yeah, Zacian, Thundurus, Kyogre in the back. And do we want Incineroar or Landorus? Probably Inci, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. UDM 17, this might be weakness policy Groudon triggered by Comfey Giga Drain. I would imagine so, yeah. I think it makes a lot of sense, right? And probably with Trick Room as well. And then the floor healing. Comfey's actually really interesting. I love this guy's like Joker kind of like outfit. If that's what it's aimed to be. It looks like it is. But yeah, I think the Comfey's seriously underrated in this format. As a support Pokemon, it's got like the triage ability is so strong. Okay, Thievul, what are you doing, buddy? I have no idea what Thievul's doing. We could subplay it really safe, and we could taunt into the Comfey, but it's not really gonna. I have no idea what this Thievul's gonna do. Thievul, or do we just double into the Comfey? It would be nice to get rid of it, like just double tap it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know what Thievul's gonna do. Does Thievul get Fake Out? It feels like a Pokemon that would get Fake Out. Literally, my inexperience of playing Thievul. I honestly think I've played about maybe one Thievul, and that the entire time Sword and Shield's been a thing. They're maxing it. Okay. Zacian is strong enough to render Xerneas almost useless. Poor Comfy has little... Yeah, this is the thing. But Comfy, I still think Comfy has a place. Max Thievul. Okay, what is happening? It's weakness policy Thievul, I would say. Weakness policy. Ah, oh, don't knock out a Thundurus. It's faster than Thundurus, I'm pretty sure. Max Flare. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, poor Zacian. Okay, you've got to give all the credit to my opponents here. They're pulling all the style points out, right? Okay, well... Weakness policy Thievul. Okay, we're not too bad right now, because I think an Airstream and an Origin Pulse might be enough to get the Thievul. I don't feel like it's a particularly bulky Pokemon. The problem is here, right, is they just switch in Groudon. They just switch Groudon in for the Kyogre, and then just whack the Kyogre, right? Thievul has to be... Is it more attack based or not? Actually, they max darkness. They did max darkness us, right? So we should be plus... No, we're not. Let's just go for it. Okay. Ally switch. It's still faster than us. Okay, we do survive, which is good. Am I missing something here? Because how is Thievul outspeeding our Thundurus? At +1. I know we've not got the fastest Thundurus in the world. Like, we're not max speed, but we should still outspeed at +1. And that gets rid of it. Okay, so I feel like I'm going mad. Thievul is making me go mad. I need to swat up on Thievul. What does this Pokemon do? Pokemon Showdown. Show me the details. I never feel like this against Pokemon. Like, I'm normally... Right, let's skip this song as well, because this is... Oh, Unburden. Okay, it's Unburden. With weakness policy, Unburden. Okay, so that makes, yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah, thank you so much, chat. I appreciate all the shout outs there. We got Venusaur and Groudon coming in. What do we have in the back? We got Incineroar. Okay. Groudon's probably Assault Vest. Venusaur is not going to outspeed Thundurus. And we do have Fly, and we got, yeah, so let's double into the Groudon here with an Ice Beam. Okay, and let's Incineroar can worry about Venusaur. Hopefully, yeah, the Ice Beam 100% gets a Groudon, like +2, 100%. Oh, Kyogre +2, It's not faster than Venusaur +2. Okay, so but that's all right as long as we get rid of the Groudon. That's all we need to worry about. Unburden Thievul. I loved it. I love it. You got to give like the weakness policy as well. Hit like a truck. It's a shame it didn't get us with what is it? It's grass type attack. Grass knot. Is that the only thing it gets? Yeah, grass knot is what it had to have gone off. Let's protect. And let's switch into Incy. And let's see if we can snipe this Venusaur with a fake out Ice Beam. Because it might not have protect. It may not. The only person that I know has used Thievul to some success as well was Marcus. You know, Moxie boosted. And I know he likes it as a Pokemon. He's starting a trend. It's a cool Pokemon. I've definitely had my head turned by it now. Getting absolutely battered with it at the early stage of this game. Okay, there's a protect from Venu. I think we can protect again. Probably switch. We just need the sun to run away. We need the sun to go away, basically. 2 more turns of sun. Okay, I think we attack this turn and we kind of punish them predicting us to protect Kyogre and then sleep hard in the Incineroar. Frenzy plan. Okay, that's super fine. Yeah, now we get 2 shots. It was kind of over anyway, but that just seals it. Are they sash? Is there a sash there? Yes, there is. It's also hard to see the sash on these games. I don't know if it's just me in my eyes. Does anyone else think it's like difficult to see the sash sometimes? And you're like, I know it hasn't fainted, but you kind of know instantly. Normally, if they, if the bars kind of, you know, if they faint, but I mean the animation happens instantly afterwards, so you don't necessarily need to know. But it's kind of like that split second where you're like kind of guessing. I don't know if I'm just the only one that gets hung up on that or not. Okay, good game to my opponent. We managed to get a win there, so that's good. Thievul giving us all the issues early game. Fair play to my opponent though. Love that team. Let's see if we can have a look at it as well. Are they going to share it? Yunkel. Very cool team. Right. No, we can't see it, which is a little bit unfortunate. But creeping back up the ladder. So let's see. If we can take no more losses tonight and get a bunch of wins, that'd be nice. Okay, we got Torba up next. And they're playing Indeedee, Grimmsnarl, Xerneas, Shedinja, Zacian, and Rotom Heat. This just looks nasty. This looks nasty. Okay, Zacian, Xerneas, not something we see too often. The Shedinja is a bit annoying. Okay. Zacian going to be so important for us in this game. We could go like really baller, like early game, and just go like Kyogre and Wimmy and just like try and dunk stuff with like water spouts, fast water spouts. But I gotta be careful because like, okay, we can bring Thundurus or Landorus as well. It's kind of like, do we bring a double Intimidate here? But have we got room to do it? I don't think we have, unless we like ditch our speed control. That's the big thing. And I think our speed control is quite important. Okay, let's just do this and this and this. Actually, let's do this and this. And then go, I think we need Incy, and then go Kyogre in the back. Yeah, okay. Right. Worry Seed work on Shedinja. I was thinking about that earlier on today, because if it does, that's, well, we'll try it out. We'll try it out in this match, mate. I have a feeling it does. I have a feeling it does. Because if it does, that means it's got even more viability to use it, to be honest. 1 sub equals 1 cookie. Who wants a free Genesect? Free Genesect. Takers. I would take it. I would take a Genesect. How are you doing anyway? Thank you so much for hopping in, joining us tonight. Hope you're having a good day. Right, okay. The big thing for us, UDM 17, for us to utilize that, we're going to have to get rid of this Psychic Terrain. And the big annoying thing right now is obviously getting rid of the Indeedee. They're going to have to follow me. They have to follow me here. Which is fine, because if we can get rid of the DD now, it means we can Tailwind Behemoth the next turn. Because Behemoth is normally very close, like, to knocking out Indeedee. So I'd imagine with the Moonblast, it should be enough just to remove it from the field. They're going to get the Geomancy up. 100% guaranteed. Yeah, okay. That's good. Frederick Pilkington, how are you doing, Fred? I hope you're well. 1 sub equal 1 cookie. Dude, thank you so much, my friend. I'd have to do it after the stream, if that is okay, when the stream's finished. But if you let me know a code, if you're around when the stream's finishing, I would happily do it. And I'll trade you something, I'll trade you something as good in return if I can find something in my boxes. Right, okay. So what are you bringing in now? Grimmsnarl? Zacian. Okay. Like, what do you do? Because you can't take down our Zacian. We can Tailwind. We just kind of... Behemoth Blade. There's no way that Xerneas takes the Behemoth Blade. They have to protect now as well, I think. But we'll cover if they don't. RX, it feels always great using a Dynamax turn to a Shedinja. I know, right? Not if you're on the the other side of it though. Always feels so bad, man. Okay, they're gonna Behemoth us. Oh, you're one of those Zacians. You were one of them. You were one of them. Oh, I hate you, Zacian. Imprison Zacian. What can I do to get around? Nothing. Like, literally nothing. I can sub, but that's not really going to do me any good. This is terrible. And I can't even use, like... Okay, let's... bring in Incineroar, and I can't protect, but I can sub. But the likelihood is they probably Dazzle and then Behemoth Blade into our Zacian. Okay. I should have thought thought about this a bit more. It's obvious that it's going to be Imprison Zacian with the Xerneas. We can still try and get ourselves out of this. Where's this Starfall going into? To Incy? Oh my god. That does so much damage. Okay, we do have a chance. We do have a chance. We've got to knock out. We've got to knock out the Zacian with our Kyogre. We've got to. But if they double into Kyogre with Zacian and Xerneas, there's a good chance that it will be enough to take us down. But that is our win con, I think, here, is getting Kyogre in now. and then max geysering into the Zacian and hope that that's enough to take it down. It should be enough to take it down, because I think if you're Imprison Zacian, you probably have to be like reliably like max speed Zacian, right? So it doesn't leave a lot of room for bulk. But like I said, our biggest kind of hope here is that they don't double into the Kyogre, because if they do, especially play rough as well with the Fairy Aura boost, it's going to be enough to take Kyogre down and we just lose, because Zacian's just useless. Of course it protects. Of course it does. Why wouldn't you? Stall at this Tailwind. Max Strike. Okay. That's not... that's bad. That's super bad. But, yeah, well, I mean, there's no ifs or buts about it. The crit's not ideal. Just keeping the sub, though, is no good. Yeah, because you just max strike again, but that was a crit, right? Are we able to take? Are we able to take? We have to sub. We have to, unless we can. We can Sacred Sword. Okay, we can Sacred Sword. Or do we sub again? Can we protect? We can't. I think we sub again. We'll sub again. And hope that Kyogre gets this off. Oh, we could have Behemoth Bladed. Oh. We've been had so hard. At least the at least the Imprison's gone, right? Now we gotta worry about Ally Switch. Which Ally Switch has to come out this turn, right? It has to. Let's see if Worry Seed can be a thing. We could maybe... Okay, let's Behemoth Blade into the Shedinja. Let's do it. We're so far behind here, we may as well try and call it. Let's get some style points back of our own. Dart, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Thanks for hopping in. Join us again tonight. I hope you've had a good day, mate. And coming in at a great time. We're getting cheesed. Royally cheesed. By the deer and the Imprisoned Zacian. Please, come on, let's ally switch. Yes. Okay, here we go. The comeback is starting. This is what you get. It's not ideal because, okay. Right. We have to Worry Seed the next turn. Arix, how did you become a commentator for competitive scene? Is it your profession? I would love it to be. 100% love it to be. But it I got approached by Pokemon Company to ask if I'd be interested in like 2017, early 2017. So I jumped at the chance. So after I started doing YouTube actually, and that's kind of when it started. Let's see if the Worry Seed works, because we can win this if it does. Let's Behemoth Blade. We'll get this off into the Zacian. As long as they don't ally switch. Okay. We should get the Worry Seed if it works. Here we go. We just need to be able to there we go. Insomnia. Shadow sneaking into Wimmy, which is fine. We can take down... The Poltergeist is going to be a little bit annoying because it's going to be very close. We'll take down the Zacian, and then... It's got a Sash. Okay, so the Worry Seed is decent. Oh, Poltergeist is going to do a chunk of damage. We could do with the Poltergeist missing, to be honest. Okay. Okay, Will-O-Wisp isn't too bad, because we can just Sacred Sword it twice. That's super fine. We could sub as well. Do we sub? No, let's just Sacred Sword it. Shadow Sneak is the only option. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Oh no, we need to Behemoth Blade. It's still a Ghost type, you idiot. Come on, Lee. Let's not. Why am I throwing like games away like this tonight? Oh my god, we just needed to Behemoth Blade twice. We literally had this. Unless it's not sashed. I'm pretty sure it is sashed though. There's no way you place a ninja and it's not sashed. Why? Why did we Sacred Sword? Thinking, oh, it's alright. We can hit it with anything now. But it's still, Shmon, how you doing, mate? Well, GG's to my opponent. That was us feeling sympathy for my opponent. That's all we were doing. It's unfortunate people play Google's right. We do not play Google's right, mate, tonight. We do not. I hope you're good, man. Thanks for coming and joining us tonight as well. Great to see you, mate. And Bye World. That was the biggest throw. That was the biggest throw. I deserve anything thrown at me now after that. That was dude, let's Sacred Sword into the Ghost type. Man, really bad. Okay. That might make a good clip though, right? It might make a good clip. Shimon, doing alright, just came back from the movies. The train watching right now. Nice, dude. What did you go and see, mate? The horrible. I love it, dude. Reiki Snail, I just played you with the Thievel. Hey, Reiki Snail, awesome team. Great game as well, my friend. And thanks for hopping into chat and playing. Thievel, you get all the style points. It was definitely hyping up the team. Thievel's awesome. And fair play for like doing so well with it. It gave us such a hard time. Such a hard time. Really love the team though. It's 3. You got this. 5 wins straight incoming now. Hopefully that'll be good. I think we need it after that big throw that we've just done, right? Bye World. Man, I don't think it would be that as bad as that though, dude. For some reason in my head I was like, it's okay. I was like, because I was unsure about the Worry Seed working against Shedinja. Because there's some abilities that Worry Seed doesn't work against, and I'm like, Wonder God could definitely fall into that category. I've never really tried it against Shedinja before, so in that kind of logical thinking where I'm like, okay, it works. Now I'm thinking it's all right. Any move that we've got can obviously do damage to it because Wonder God makes it immune to everything. Not thinking about its typing or anything like that. So yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Shimon went to watch Sonic with friends. Nice, dude. Is it good? It looks awesome. It looks awesome. I really want to see the new one. Peakmeister. This is Nils Dunlop, isn't it? pretty sure. So Nils running, I'm pretty sure it's Nils. I'm going to say it is. Running Zacian, Kyogre, Thundurus, Wimmy, Incineroar, and Venusaur. Oh, he's left. He's left. Might notice, doesn't want to be on stream. Thank you so much for the sub. 1 sub equals 1 cookie. I owe you a cookie, I believe. But yeah, that was Nils, I think. So you can understand if that is his regional team or anything that he doesn't want to. If he knows we're streaming, maybe he doesn't want it featured. RT, at least your Master Ball rank. I'd say that, Mark, 'cause he was a good player. Dude, I wouldn't say that. I just Sacred Sword into a Ghost type. There is no forgiveness there. Okay, I do appreciate the support, mate. I really do. 1 sub. I'll have to do it after the stream, dude. But if you're not around, we could definitely sort out another time. But thank you so much for the offer. Okay, we've got Tien up next. Urshifu, Landorus, Amoonguss, Palkia, Whimsicott, and Calyrex. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll go Thundy. Could I get away with Incineroar here as a lead? I think we could. And then... do I want... yeah, I think we want... I'm not too sure with what to go on the back. Like Wimmy feels nice. Like Wimmy feels so nice as a lead anyway. Like over Incineroar, so we could maybe go. Wimmy is a lead, but Incineroar with a fake out's pretty nice as well. It just gives a bit of room for us to get the Eerie Impulse off with the Thundurus if we need to. Kyogre, I don't feel like we want to bring... no, we'll go Zacian. We'll go Zacian. I just feel like Wimmy Kyogre is a back mode to bring in. We can Tailwind, Max, just go to town. RX, rough start with Imprison, yeah. I think we could have... well, we could have won that. We could have won that. If we just Behemoth Blade twice there in that situation and we win. We literally had it just to throw away. So it was a good comeback up to that point and then we just threw it. So everything really good. Up until that second to last turn, which is super bad. We could have got away with it as well if we'd avoided the Will-O-Wisp, but we didn't, so. Okay, Palkia, Whimsicott, don't mind this at all, because we can just go Eerie Impulse into Palkia. That's what the Eerie Impulse is pretty much there for, and just fake out into the Wimmy. They might help in hand. But that's not too bad because then we potentially break a sash on the Wimmy. It's either on the Wimmy or the Calyrex here. I'd imagine we probably do see the help in hand. Shimon, honestly, the Sacred Sword play, it's just a brain fart. I still spore into Electric Terrain from time to time. At least you've got the excuse though, that the Electric Terrain is really difficult to see. It's like Shedinja's obviously a Ghost type. A really annoying Ghost type. I don't know. I just got, yeah, it was a total. It was just there, yeah. As a help in hand. Okay, what are you going to go for, Palkia? So you are -2, but technically -1. The help in hand. The Geyser. Do we take this with Incy? Maybe? Or are you going to Thundurus? Just wipe us clean out. Okay. This just got way more difficult. We should have parting shot there, really. They're just going to Tailwind as well. Yeah, they Tailwind. Ryan, how are you doing? Hope you're good, my friend. The brain farts definitely just happened, mate. They've happened a few times tonight. We've had a few matches that we've definitely thrown unintentionally. Are they going to have Max Lightning? I don't think they will. But we could switch the weather up a little bit and try and get a parting shot. Be cheeky and get a parting shot off onto the Palkia. I think we'll probably see Tailwind now from the Wimmy. Set that speed control up. Get rid of the NC. It makes life a bit easier for the Calyrex in the back. I'd say it didn't that much damage after Eerie Impulse. Yeah. Just the Life Orb is just ridiculously strong. Technically -1 Geyser, but still. It still did a lot. I wasn't expecting it to knock out. Bye-bye, Incy. Oof. Ryan, do you think your opponent is watching the stream as he fights against you? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Not this match. Could be wrong, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Gerardo, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. Question, do you play any games on your phone when you are done playing VGC for the day? I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go recently. And since we moved, actually, there's like stuff around where I live now where I can like just sit at home and do like Pokestop stuff, which is kind of cool. I'm like just in range. If I kind of go upstairs, that I can just get to a Pokestop. Like I have to like move around a little bit, but it kind of gets me into range of it. So that's kind of cool. But that's all I've been doing recently, like on my phone, pretty much. I've been like big time addicted to like some like went down the rabbit hole on like this mad like sounds really weird. I'll tell you in a minute. It is kind of weird, to be honest. Okay, we have to protect here. We have to. Are they just going to fly, though, and waste their max turn? I feel like that's what they would do. They're 100% going to fly. They're 100% going to fly. 100% going to fly. Yeah, so I watch a lot of just YouTube videos and stuff like that. I spend a lot of time just doing that, watching pointless stuff, going down rabbit holes with like loads of different things. Okay, there's a geyser. There's no way they earthquake here, I don't think. I think they fly though. I'm pretty sure, certain they do. So you want to avoid the max, because you just go down otherwise, yeah. Okay. And then, oh, well, no, we will take a hydro pump from the Palkia as well. We will take a hydro pump from the Palkia. And then we can potentially, well, this is not too bad actually, because we can Behemoth. Oh, we could Ice Beam into the Landorus. I think that's what we do, and Sacred Sword into the Palkia. We'll not remove it, but yeah, we'll max Hailstorm. It's kind of tempting to max Hailstorm into the Palkia, honestly, because then we could remove it. But I don't really want to let the Landorus kind of be on the field for much longer than it needs to be. Sacred Sword might be close to getting the Palkia as well. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Shimon, okay. Okay, YouTube rabbit hole is kind of fun now from time to time. I've been going down a mad rabbit hole. I will tell you, I'll be honest with you. I've been going like, I started watching like these videos about like bear attacks and stuff like that. And like not physically watching people get attacked by bears, but like people telling stories about people being attacked by bears. And then it went down a rabbit hole into like learning a bit more about like other really dangerous animals, just dangerous animals in general, really. And then it kind of went down the rabbit hole a bit further and ended up like about this whole like overpopulation of pythons in Florida in the Everglades, and how they've been eating like alligators and stuff like that, and like that mad rabbit hole. So that's kind of where it went. And I spent like, it was the day I traveled over to Frankfurt on my flight. I was like literally just watching video after video after video. So yeah, it was weird. I haven't watched any recently, but still kind of yeah, it was a weird rabbit hole I went down, but it was interesting, like finding out like all these things. And then like some videos about some guys like going after like hunting and stuff like that, and some of that was pretty brutal. But yeah, John, love me some crime videos. Yeah, the crime stuff is always super fun, mate. Could we just double protect here and let the Palkia go down, and then Calyrex is way easier to deal with, right? Only thing it would be a little bit annoying is if the Calyrex has got sub. That would make it a bit more annoying. Right, the Palkia should go down here. RX, games do you play besides Pokemon on the Switch? Recently I've been playing Mario Golf a little bit, but I haven't really been playing much, to be honest. Kind of been playing a lot of Pokemon recently, so I haven't really played a great deal of other things. Yeah, Mario Golf is the last thing that I picked up. I'm just trying to see on my shelf now what I've got up there that I haven't touched. I've still got stuff in like the cellophane, so there is. Right, we need an Origin Pulse to hit. I have been playing F-Zero X though as well. I was playing a lot of F-Zero X on the N64 console, so I was playing that, like dipping in and out of that, because it was like one of those things where I can just, damn, that does a lot of damage. We need this Origin Pulse to hit. We really do. Dang, dang, dang. That did a lot to the Kyogre. Kyogre, why are you like the worst Pokemon ever? That's really rough. Okay, good game to my opponent. Good game to my opponent. Rough. Shmon, yeah, it's so interesting, Shmon. Like, I was like, there was like a thing where like a guy was like just talking about like how he, like his whole like ethos on hunting and stuff like that. Like, from my perspective, I don't think I could, like, I couldn't kill an animal. Like, I know I couldn't, like, I know from like fishing when I was younger, I love fishing. The whole idea of fishing is great, right? But when it came, we went to a place where we had to catch a fish, and if you caught it, you couldn't put it back. I'll come back to this in a minute. Palkia Calyrex, okay. Dusclops, lots of funsies. Okay, so let's go a different route here. Let's go Wimmy. Can we go? It's so difficult against Palkia when we can't Eerie Impulse it just freely. I think we go Incineroar here rather than what we did last turn, and I think Zacian we need, and let's go Kyogre as well, and let's do that. Okay, there we go. Shimon, thank you so much for becoming a member, mate. Very, very honored to have you as a member on the channel, mate. Thank you so much, mate. Let me get those emotes. Enjoy them, mate. Yes, so I couldn't, the fish story. I caught a fish, first fish I ever caught, and obviously we couldn't put it back, and the guy that owned the place was like pretty much watching all the ponds, because there's like loads of different ponds. So it was like you can't even sneak it back, and I was a kid, obviously worried like I'd get like told off if I put the fish back. But I couldn't, like, literally looking down at the fish, I looked it in the eye and I was like, I cannot kill this fish. So like, I just know from that like one interaction with an animal and just having that, like, I couldn't do it. I'd be terrible if it was a post-apocalyptic world. I couldn't kill anything. I'd be 100% a berry eater. I'd just eat berries and vegetation and stuff like that. It would be, that's how it would go down. Do I taunt the Dusclops, or do I? No, I think we do taunt it. I think we taunt and we Eerie Impulse. We can really shut this lead down here. So that was, yeah. And then, like, so my perspective, getting back to the point, was watching about these hunters and like their ethics about why they hunt and things like that. And it makes total sense, but I couldn't do it. Huge tangent just to make that tiny little point. So sorry, friends. But yeah, it's so interesting though, you know? Learn about all these like different things that like people do that you have, like, you know, you never really think about too much. Like, imagine if you had to go out hunting, like if you had to feed your family and stuff like that. Like, it worries me, all that sort of stuff, you know. Like, I love like dystopian like stories and things like that, and films like that, and but that's like the best people are always the ones that go out and can hunt and do all those things, you know, and get food for the village or whatever. But it's I would be, yeah, I just have to, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah, just find other things to be helpful around the village, I guess. Okay, we can Eerie Impulse. Probably want to switch Incineroar out, keep it for later on, because there is the Ice Rider Calyrex in the back. So if we can keep that Intimidate a little bit more active, that would be useful. Shimon, I need a strong butcher in my life. Yeah, I would definitely need a butcher. I would just do whatever the butcher wanted me to do. I'd be like, yeah, I'll do whatever. You guys just tell me what needs doing. Toilets need washing, cleaning. I'll do it. You know, this dystopian society. It would be, yeah. I would be the dog's body, I think, of the village. Neil, those EVs. Just hanging on, Neil. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Thanks so much for dropping by the stream tonight. Coming at a weird point where I'm chatting about this deep rabbit hole that I went down on YouTube on my trip over to Frankfurt. Ooh, well, that's not so good. But I mean, we got the taunt for the okay. They can't max, but it's likely we'll give them the boost by just switching in the Incineroar anyway. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll taunt. Do we just max now and just start throwing damage out? The problem is, like, are they going to Rage Powder? I don't know if they Rage Powder here. Is it just better to Water Spout? I think it is, probably. Just in case they go for the Rage Powder. Like, we lose Thundurus here, but we lose Incineroar anyway if we switch it in, and then the Amoonguss is able to Spore. That's a huge crit. That is a huge crit. Okay, they Trick Room. That's not so bad, though. That really isn't so bad, because now we can preserve Thundurus for a little bit later on, which might be better. I don't know. But they got to switch. They got to switch Amoonguss out. Actually, is it better to switch in Zacian here? I think it is probably better to switch in Zacian. Because we don't really want to give the free boost. And Amoonguss can't really do anything anyway. So we're probably better off. Like, Amoonguss comes back in, right? After the Trick Room ends. The Palkia takes this. Super easy. Calyrex goes down. It gets a Glacial Lance off. But then Amoonguss becomes a way bigger threat when it comes back in, which makes it a little bit more annoying to deal with. Does so much damage, Kali. Kali does so much damage. Shimon, let's see one with a gun. Lots of morals. John, who would be there doing the dish? I would be doing dishes. I would be doing something. I could garden. I could grow plants. I could grow plants all day long. That'd be fine, right? I could do that. I could be the kind of harvester person. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Shimon, honestly, take toilet cleaning over 100%, mate. 100% every day. Okay, right. This is difficult because Zacian's super threatened. Kyogre just goes to sleep. The Palkia is gonna knock out Zacian here. But the rain ends this next turn, which makes it a little bit more manageable. So let's just double protect here. And then if they decide to Spore into the Kyogre the next turn, yeah. At least it gives Zacian a better chance to take the Hydro Pump and get Behemoth onto the Amoonguss, right? Because then their priorities have to kind of change a little bit. Because we could max. It's kind of wasteful to max though. Although, is it? Because they've just got the Dusclops in the back. We might waste our max turns, but... actually... Sub would be better. Because Behemoth isn't going to take down that Amoonguss. Okay, I don't think we max this turn. I think we just Ice Beam. Because then we can max the next turn. Because I don't think Palkia attacks us here. Yeah, they just spoil the Kyogre. Okay. Neil, great to hear you doing good, mate. Yeah, I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing okay. Ooh, the Flamethrower. Okay, we should... Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. We take it 2 HP. No way. Okay, so we can't win against the Palkia. If the rain's up, the rain's up. For the Hydro Pump. If it's down, then the... Oh man, that's rough. Okay, is that a Citrus? Right, 1 turn of Trick Room left. That's alright. I think the Amoonguss probably switches out now. I think we need to max now and probably go after the Palkia. Let's go up the Palkia. Yeah, the Dusclops coming back in. But I think the next like they've definitely got Trick Room on Palkia and the Dusclops, so it's kind of hard, I guess, probably to shut the Trick Room down again. You too, there's a limit to many legendary Pokemon can you use in this battle. So you can use 2 restricteds per team. And the restricteds are like all your box art legendaries like Kyogre, Groudon, Palkia, Dialga, Son, Zacian, Zamazenta. So you can have 2 of those per your team, and no more. You don't wake up. It's kind of alright. Crit. Not ideal. The annoying thing is the Dusclops definitely got Shadow Sneak. 100% got Shadow Sneak. And we cannot... We need to get rid of the Dusclops. We need to get rid of the Dusclops, I think. And hope it hasn't got Shadow Sneak. But it 100% has. We need Kyogre to wake up here. And no Shadow Sneak to come out. Shadow Sneak, yeah. Okay, well at least there's no potential Trick Room coming out, I guess. We do wake up, we get the Geyser, which is good, but we're going to see Trick Room, I think. Taksh, Modi, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Nova, how are you doing? I hope you're good. There's a Trick Room. And we do have an Incy to kind of come back in. They're only offensive like Pokemon, really. I mean, it's going to be the Palkia. If we can get rid of the Palkia, that's huge for us. Palkia hasn't got Protect. No way. So we can fake out. And then we can Max Hailstorm the Palkia and hope that that's enough. And they can't pull the switch to Amoonguss here because then it goes down. So they can do that though. And it's not so good for Incineroar because then the... at least the sleep threat's kind of gone. Okay, the Nightshade coming out. I feel like we're going to need a Hydro Pump to miss Thundurus for us to be able to win this game. Because I don't think Palkia can do this against the... Kyogre can do this just against the Palkia. And I don't think we're going to be able to take... No, well, I think they have to double up into... They have to 100% double up into Thundurus to take us down, I think. Palkia is so healthy. It's too healthy. It's so healthy. Palkia is the kind of team, if you master your lines, it's insanely good. Yeah, that's the thing. It's such a strong core. I really love it as like a pairing. I really do. And now these teams are kind of popping up, Neil, where you're seeing more Dusclops and the Tapu Fini kind of inclusions with them, which makes so much sense. And Dusclops so strong on these teams as well, which we weren't kind of seeing that much of before. You just double down on the Thundurus. Like, I think like a Wild Charge will get the Palkia. But we also need an Origin Pulse to hit. And the Origin Pulse isn't doing squat to that Palkia. So there we go. Are they good double? Yeah, they're doubling in on the Thundurus. 100%. They should get the Dusclops. Oh, it doesn't even get the Clops. It doesn't even get it. Oh my god. Clops is so thick. Yeah, there's no way we take that. Yeah. I mean, they make the smart play, for sure. So we still got a chance. Right? We still got a chance because the Dusclops will go down this next turn to the hill residual. Unless they like, they haven't got Pain Split, have they? They got Shadow Sneak, Nightshade, Trick Room, and I guess they could have Pain Split. No, I don't like the legendaries are allowed. I get that, but this format's pretty balanced in comparison to most of the other series that we've had in Sword and Shield, to be honest. Like having double restricteds gives a way more balanced format. And it's actually probably the most diverse format I think we've had. I would say in all of the series. Maybe not all of the series, but the majority of the series that we've had. Taksh Modi in India, greetings. How are you doing? India is 2:03 a.m. Wow. Thank you so much for joining though. Always a country I've wanted to visit. Right, we've got could an Ice Beam get it from here? I don't think so. I don't think it can. This is the last turn of Trick Room. Can an Ice Beam get it? Maybe. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. I don't think so, though. Yes, we get it. We win. Oh, my God. That was an insanely tough game. Very good game to my opponent. I'm pleased we clutched out the win there. Last minute. Bebum, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good, man. Not again here from the start. It's fine, my friend. I hope you're doing good. Hope you've recovered all right from the gig yesterday, mate. Please, we managed to win that one. That was that felt nice after the throw against Shedinja earlier on. But we have a long vacation here and we're seeing family and all. That sounds super nice, dude. That sounds super nice. Hope you're doing good though, mate. Taksh, thank you so much, mate. That felt like probably the best win of tonight, I think. That was good. That was good. It's nice when you get a win like that and you feel like you've eked it out. But that Palkia Kali team's super, super strong. We got some pretty clutch survivals there, though, throughout that one. So we were kind of like, you know, it could have maybe gone the other way if those had just tipped over the edge. Akil, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. You need to visit India and maybe you can start the VGC trend there. I would love to visit India. I would really love to. It's always somewhere I've wanted to. I used to work with one of the nicest ladies I've worked with at my old place, and she's from India, and she used to bring food and things in, like traditional Indian food and stuff like that in, and she was such a nice lady. So yeah, always a place. She would tell me about it and things. So it seems like such a cool place to like just visit for the culture, the food, everything. For VG, I bet there is a bunch of players over there. If the VG community was like the official circuit was a thing, I bet there'd be so many players over there that would break into the scene and have a massive splash. Okay, we got Kyogre Zacian, Regieleki, Umbreon, Rillaboom, and Togekiss. So this is kind of interesting. I feel like Thundurus is pretty good here. We just have to be careful around the Eleki. But this lead feels pretty strong. Like with the Thundurus, with the Area Impulse, you can shut down the Dialga pretty well. We just need to be careful around the Rillaboom fake out, and also the Togekiss as well with redirection. And then I think Zacian. Yeah, Zacian 100%, and we'll go Kyogre as well. Like there's it might be better throwing in Incineroar there of the Kyogre slot, but I just want to bring both my restricteds. H3, that was an amazing battle. Went right till the end. It did, yeah, mate. I love those sort of ones where it's right till the end. It's like so close as well. Thank you so much, Dart. Oh, right. Let's see. This might be the last one of the evening, friends, but I've got to get. The other thing is, like, living so far away from work now, it means I have to get up like even earlier than I used to before. So it's like sub 5 a.m. get up and then get in the car and drive to start work at like 7:30, which is never good. And like, I was in such a good routine of getting up really early, but the last few days I've been sleeping in, so it's not and I mean sleeping in, still getting up earlier, but not getting up as early as I was. So I'm gonna have to hit bedtime soon. Do we see the follow me here? We probably do. We 100% do, because of Max Quake. We could just Earthquake, but there's always the risk of it being a weakness policy. I don't really want to like chance proc in it. We could taunt. We could taunt and Stone Edge. And then we're not like committing to anything here. I do feel like we see the follow me though. It makes a lot of sense. We also probably lose something here. I would imagine it is the Landorus. I think they probably target into the Lando. Or maybe not actually. Depends where you go actually. Like, that's rough. Okay. Oh no, dude, it's not the streaming that's affecting my sleep routine. Not at all, actually. What was it doing on the weekend where I was like really late up? Okay, we lose the Landorus. Not ideal. I don't think the crit matters there at all. RX. I just don't like Zacian and the current weather set as. It'd be nice if we would get some legendaries for Sand and Hill. It would be. I do agree. I think like that would be super nice. I can't really bring in Zacian right now in front of the I mean, I could potentially bring in Zacian here. I think Kyogre is probably better. I need to try and get an Eerie Impulse off onto this Dialga. We've just given the Landorus away for free there though, so it's not ideal. Dart, it's been so long since I've seen Togekiss. It was really prevalent in the early formats. Yeah, Togekiss was like the big play. Do we just max and go down? Do we call? Nah, let's just go after the Togekiss. Let's just go for it and hopefully get an Eerie Impulse off. If we get an Eerie Impulse off into this Dialga, that's huge for us. Like we slow it down completely and really render it super useless. Fast Glacial Lance user. Oof, yeah. Bebon, we love ally switch here on the channel. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's all we need is the Eerie Impulse onto Dialga. That's all I'm really. That's all I want. If they max Lightning as well, that'd be so good. Max Rockfall. Okay. We do take it. We might be in a position where potentially, well, yeah, I think a Wild Charge will get the Togekiss the next turn after the Geyser damage. Depends, like, how much is this going to do? Togekiss is pretty thick, yeah. But a Wild Charge still, yeah, we're Life Orb, so we'll get it. So we get rid of that. But I mean, we're not doing really much to the Dialga in return, are we? If you Rockfall again. Let's go Zacian here. And then, yeah, let's go into the Togekiss now. I mean, what are they going to bring in? Is it worth bringing in? Zacian's, yeah, I guess not the worst. They've not really got a switch in for this slot either on the Togekiss. Could you imagine if we got in the in Gen 9 we had some sort of like new primals that like brought, oh, here we go. Togekiss, stop it. Some new primals in Gen 9, that's what I would like to see. Oh yeah, like legendaries with Sand and Hail, that would be cool. But yeah, I'm not feeling the fast Glacial Ice user. That'd be too scary. Tack Schmoddy. I'm living in Somerset now. I was living in Bristol, but now down in the countryside now. Full countryside. It's nice. It's nice. So what have we been, like 3 weeks in here? Okay. This is where it gets a little bit annoying. But I mean, there's no real offensive pressure on my opponent's side, to be honest. And a Geyser will probably get Dialga anyway. Like, that Eerie Impulse -2, they're not really going to do too much. Togekiss could just protect here as well. Yeah, there's a protect. We would have been better probably going for the sub. The damage is not ideal, but it's like, it's not devastating, but it's not ideal at the same time. Dragon Mask, Absol, we really need a new fairy types. Do we need new fairy? I feel like fairy are so strong though, man, already. I don't know. I love fairy types, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say no to any nice new ones that we'd be able to use, but I feel like they're probably one of the strongest typings generally. Already, I feel like they need a little bit of a check. I feel like Bug and Ice are definitely types that need a buff. They're probably the two types I would like to see get a buff in the new gen. That'd be amazing if we could see that, but I don't know. I don't know if that's something that'll happen. Are we just gonna see Ally Switch? I'm pretty sure we're just gonna see Ally Switch, aren't we? What? Because the Togekiss isn't going to do anything. I mean, we got the opportunity here. I think we just Origin Pulse. If we can get a cheeky sub up as well, that'd be super nice. I feel like they just go after our Zacian though. Yeah. Okay, we do hit. That's good. We're not going to knock anything out here, but... And a Gleam. Okay. I wonder what they got. What have they got in the back? Have they got the boom? The Rillaboom? I reckon they have got Rillaboom. What's likely to protect here? Let's go into that slot and let's Origin Pulse. If we can clear the field, then it is Rillaboom in the back and we can avoid... Yeah, okay. If the Zacian goes after the Kyogre here, that's good for us. No, I think they're going after Thundurus. Yeah, okay. They 100% got the boom in the back. Dart, do you think Grass could get a legendary? That would be cool. It's my favorite type, even with its weakness. I mean, Calyrex is kind of like... well, Calyrex is a legendary, is a grass type as well, so... There is that. It's not like a super strong legendary, but it's pretty good in its own little space, I guess. Garado, I think we need a new hail set out. That would be nice. Be nice. Yeah, it's the boom. What's our health like? We've taken Dazzling Gleam damage. Without the Intimidate, we can't take this. Let's get a little bit of health back. I'm just thinking, you know, if they're Assault Vest, there might be a chance. I don't think so, though. It'd be a nice way to end the stream, though, if we take this Grassy Glide. Really feel like it's not happening. But definitely not taking the Wood Hammer. Just faster than us anyway. Outright. Okay, good game to my opponent. Okay, friends. We've had some nice battles tonight. We had some good opponents. We got off to a flying start earlier, and then it's kind of just been up and down. But yeah, it's weird. The team, I still like it, but there's a lot. I think in this space from Liverpool Regionals to now, it's the first time I've picked the team up since that event, and you can already see how different the like how much the format's kind of moved on from that regional alone. And there would be so many changes I'd make, I think, to the team. So I might revisit it. I do like Weakness Policy Augur. But there's a lot on the team that I think I would probably change. And I think there's more consistency with... probably... where is the rental? If anyone wants to play around with it. I think there's a lot more consistency with the Assault Vest variant. So yeah, there's the team. If you want to try it out, the Pokepaste down in the description as well. There's some nice ideas in there. I think the Eerie Impulse on the Thundurus is super nice. It gives you kind of nice balance between the Define and the Prankster variant. So there's options there. But I do feel like there's tweaks to the team that would probably make it a little bit more viable in this current format. But thank you so much for coming out tonight. I will be taking the night off tomorrow night, but we'll be back on Friday night. So we'll probably be kicking off around 7:30, around the same time as tonight. So that'll be fun. If you are around, come hang out. It'll be a really fun stream on Friday, and then we'll kick into the weekend and hopefully be good. But I do know that YouTube has got a new feature now where I can throw to, it's like rating. They've got it. They've introduced it officially. I was looking at it last night, but I don't think I've got it set up for tonight. So I will set it up for our next stream for sure. But friends, thank you so much to each one of you that's taken the time out of your day to come by the stream, hang out tonight, interact. Even if you haven't interacted, just hanging out and coming and supporting the stream has been amazing. So thank you so much. It's really great to chat to a lot of you and bring you some battles and give you some big throws. One sub, throw the code up, dude. Once I'm finished, I'll jump on and we'll do the trade and I'll send you over something goody for that Genesect. So thank you so much. But yes, friends, have a great rest of your day and I will see you hopefully all Friday. So until then, friends, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.